Hello, Steeljaw, Steeljaw C9. Well, I finally got the Studio Series Steeljaw. He's not in the package, but I just want to show you the package first. We've got a little bit of art of the actual character on the front, some basic little setting on the inside where he was strapped in but open, so I took him out and cleaned him because I'm a bit of a germaphobe. I don't like packages that are open in stores. All loose items, I can wash them. And a little bit of art on the side, pictures on the actual back of the product, of course. And I wasn't planning to get this, basically, and you can see the difference in size between the original and the Studio Series, because the whole point for me for the Studio Series is not only for them to be more accurate to the cartoon, but for them to actually be bigger and more improved. In the case of the cassettes, because Blaster was huge, the original Blaster was oversized, they made him smaller, all the cassettes are really small. And I mean, they've done a really good job here with the head of making it not just a flat, because most of the cassettes in the G1s were basically flat. So the fact they've actually made him more three-dimensional is interesting, but for this size and this price, it's a bit weird. He's got this big giant accessory. You take his weapon off the back there, and you can put the whatever this is on there. So yep. But yeah, he's just tiny, and I hope that's in focus. It's just so tiny, and it's like, this is just to justify the price. I'm like, well, how about you just maybe give us chrome parts or something like the original, or maybe how about just packaging them all together? So instead of chasing, because I got the tiny little eject, which as you can see is much smaller than the original G1 character, and no chrome, a little bit of gold paint but no chrome. Yeah, it's tiny, and that's kind of the issue with these guys. But why, if they're going to have these tiny Transformers that don't really justify themselves, he came with Blaster, but why not just package them all together and you get all 4 or 5 or 6, how many there are, in one package, and that way you're not chasing them, you're not running the risk, because frankly I didn't want to buy this in case I got stuck with it and I didn't get all of them. Eject came with Blaster and that was fine, but how I ended up with this one, because I hadn't planned to buy it because I was going to wait to see if there was a set or make sure they actually released them all, but I was buying Vulture Man for $99.99 from a store, and they had $100 minimum for free postage. So I thought, normally I buy a Smurf for like $10 and then it basically buys itself, and I'd rather buy another Smurf than pay for postage. But in this case, I had a $10 voucher as well, so I thought, well, this is $25. I'd seen it online for I think $19 or $20 or $30 or something, so I got it for $14 with no postage. But then they didn't have Vulture Man, so they just sent me this on its own, so I got him for $14 with no postage. So that's decent, because I really wouldn't want to pay more than $10 for something like this. It's so small, and I get that it fits in the scale on one level, but when you look at the Masterpiece cassettes and you put them next to the originals, they're just that little bit bigger, a little bit better, and these just look and feel wrong. Yeah, I don't quite know what the solution is, but yeah, so now I have 2 of these, and I don't know if I'm getting the others or how to get them, and it just would have been nice if they'd just done a set of all 4 of the original ones that came with Blaster, and I think collectors would be more likely to buy them because we're getting the whole set, we're getting them all together, we don't have to worry about chasing them, or, you know, because the worst thing is you start to collect something and then they don't produce the final one. So maybe they release the first 2, they release one with Blaster, one on its own, and then they don't do the others because, you know, the one random one on its own didn't sell as well because no one was sure if they were going to do the others, or the price point or something. But it's cute, but it's just weird. Yep, and I have it. Yeah, so I'm going to go. Feel free to share, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think of the Studio Series Steeljaw and the Studio Series cassettes in general.